Now, this is affecting Capricorn most likely the greatest because this is happening in Capricorn's first house. So they're being affected directly, like their body, their personality, physicality, like their phase, their, whatever it might be. They might feel it in a physical way. Aquarius, you're going to be feeling this because your solar 12th house, it'll be in your solar 12th house, which I just talked about what that might be like. Again, you're another one, keep a journal around. This might be that you've got some hidden thoughts or things you're doing in the background or things you need to take care of that other people can't see, but use these next 2 weeks to take care of those personal, usually hidden things. Pisces, it's going to be happening in your solar 11th house. So that's your hopes, your dreams, your wishes, and you're someone who could possibly be affected in groups and clubs and organizations and perhaps an opportunity to take a leadership role in one of those types of situations. Man, when I get off of this, I'm going to take a Theraflu because it's obvious that I've been affected. Aries, this is affecting your 10th house. This is affecting your career. This could affect a relationship with a boss. If you're not the boss, I would be careful at my job about people in management or bosses or in some type of authority over you, because it might get, it's a square with Aries. So you might feel that there's a little bit of stuff going on there. And I would just lay low if I were you that day. Taurus, it's affecting your 9th house. That's the house of your philosophy, religion, travel, politics, just your basic mindset and your belief patterns. And I think that's what it's going to be dealing with, like your belief system, Taurus. Gemini, it's affecting your 8th house, your money. It's about what you have built or establishing, maybe your money that you have with a partner, because it's usually the partner's money also. But it is about establishing like a firm plan when it comes to your money, especially if it's insurance or something that, like in the bank, that if it's a lot, like an IRA, an MMA, or something like that, make sure you got your eye on it. You take care of all that stuff, Gemini. Cancer, this is happening in your 7th house. That's your partnership. That could be a marriage. That could be a business partnership. That could be anything that has to do with another person and you that's in a relationship, okay? But enemies can also come from this. And since this Capricorn new moon is opposing Cancer, I want Cancers to be aware that you could have some enemies that come out of like what seems to be the woodwork. Also, Leo, this is happening in your 6th house. So Leos, this could affect your health. This could affect your health, and I would think it might come out in the area around your knees, your legs, something like that. So especially if you've been eating not great, so you might get swollen legs, and that might affect your knees or something like that. But I just want you to be aware that it could affect your health, and it also could affect your work. So like you might have a doctor's appointment, you might be working out a lot, or it might be that you've got a lot of actual work that you have to do during this time over the next couple of weeks. Virgo, this is affecting your 5th house. That's the 5th house of children. That's the 5th house of romance. That's the 5th house of fun. That's entertaining and dancing and going out to parties and clubbing and yeah, dating. I would keep thinking that, but also taking chances. So if you are a business owner, if you like to gamble, you might take a gamble and it might pay off for you during this time. So Capricorn is trying Virgo, and but also I have to tell Virgos, if you want to get pregnant, this would be the week to do it. Just have to say that. Libra, this is affecting your 4th house. It's affecting your home life. That's your family. That's your children, or family. Like it doesn't have to be children per se. Just your home life. There's a house and then there's a home. And this is your home life. It could be the physical house, but it's really about what goes on inside of that house. The caring, the nurturing, the food making, whatever goes on in your home. And Libras, that's what you're going to be dealing with during the next couple of weeks. Scorpio, this is happening in your third house. That's communication. That's your, on the phone, the cell, the computer, just communicating with other people, and it's what you're saying. So since it's Capricorn, it's very businesslike and reserved. I would think that for Scorpios, this might tend to be really good for you in business. You might do really good in business as far as communicating over the next couple of weeks. So use it to your advantage. You might come up with a proposal or something that it ends up making you hundreds of thousands, if not millions of dollars, because that's some verbal power right there to have Capricorn new moon in the third house of communication. And Sagittarius, this is happening in your second house of money, Capricorn. In that second house of money, giving you a new breath of fresh air when it comes to making money. Saggy, if you've been having trouble making money, because I have a feeling some Saggis have. I have Saggy rising here in Seattle, and I've had a really horrific year when it comes to money. And so I feel like this new moon in Capricorn in the second house for Sagittarius is going to give most Sagittarius a new lease on life. This new opportunity to finally bring in wealth and to finally get on your feet after goodness knows how long, because we've been dealing with a lot of issues. And so I love this opportunity. Take this opportunity, Saggy, and run with it. If you've been waiting for the green light, then, start this planning, because what we begin after this new moon in Capricorn tomorrow, we are building it for 2 weeks, right? We can build and 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 build until after this 2-week period is over. And right after the first of the year, we're going to have that full moon, and it's going to be in a flamboyant Cancer. And I feel like once we get this new restart, this reset, Saggy, when it comes to the money, I think that's it. That's the way we're going to go into 2023. People with Sag rising, Sagittarius suns, that's really a great way to go into 2023 with the renewal on the money. Like, thank you for this money renewal. Thank you. Thank you. So, Saggies, that's how it's going to be affecting you. Okay. So, you guys, this was just something a little special I wanted to do. Not just doing horoscope readings or tarot card readings. You guys have gotten so spoiled with the tarot card readings. I wanted to come and do something about astrology today, and also let you guys know how this new moon could be affecting you tomorrow, because it's definitely going to affect us all. I think it's definitely a new start. It's the last moon of 2022.